Hello everybody, welcome back to some Fallout 4, picking up where we left off. Like I said, we're going to go to the Mass Fusion building today, which is this one right here. But there was a couple other locations that I wanted to stop in at beforehand, including the Old Corner Bookstore. Oh, here's the door. The Old Corner Bookstore was originally built as an apothecary after the devastating Great Fire of 1711. Originally, the land belonged to Anne Hutchinson, the controversial Puritan who was excommunicated and banished from Massachusetts for her heretical beliefs and sermons. During the mid-19th century, the Old Corner Bookstore was the home of the leading American publisher Ticknor and Fields. They published the works of such luminaries as Charles Dickens, Ralph Waldo Emerson, never heard of him, Nathaniel Hawthorne, Henry Wadsworth, Longfellow, Harriet Beecher Stowe, and Henry Dave Thoreau. Many of those were frequent visitors to this site. I mean, Dickens I've heard of. Emerson, Hawthorne, Wadsworth, Stowe, Thoreau. I mean, I've heard parts of these names before, but I can't say that I actually have heard, like, all of the, like, of them, you know. But anyway, this is the Old Corner Bookstore. There's not really much to find here. And I'm hoping, and I may rush a little bit in this because I'm hoping to get this done before, because they're cutting the lawn at my complex, and if they make it to the backyard, which is you know, next to where I'm recording, there's a good chance I'll just have to stop until they're done because they're awfully loud. Help wanted at Hallucinogen. Oh, you know what? I think I've actually got one of those already, so I'm not even going to bother. But yeah, there isn't a whole lot here. As you can imagine, a bookstore doesn't really survive all that well after a nuclear strike, and the dickheads are already in the backyard. Wow, they really must not have done a good job where they were then. But yeah, there really isn't, like, there's no overdue books or anything, like there's some random loot, there's some Boston Bugles around and whatnot, but there really isn't anything to find here. I mean, I think that there might be, if we find a bucket or something, I think there's like a Nuka-Cola Quantum in it. But that's like the extent of the loot that anybody may want. I really thought there might be like a computer to look at or something. Let's see. I mean, it doesn't show that it's coming through my microphone, but I remember a part of, I don't remember if it was Skyrim or something, before where I had a fan in my room because it was so hot. And it wasn't showing that it was coming through my microphone, but then when I listened to the video afterwards, you could definitely hear the fan. There was just like this low drone in the background. But yeah, that's the Old Corner Bookstore, just a destroyed thing. Why it gets its own thing, I don't know. I think it's part of the Freedom Trail, but that's pretty much the only thing in it. Alright, so now we also have the Boston Bugle, which apparently that person died reading the newspaper right at the front desk. Oh.
Should Strong check guts too?
Probably not. I know how, I've seen way too many super mutant things.
False unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
So we're gonna go up here, we're gonna clear this out. There's nothing here for us, really. But we're gonna clear it out in the vain hope that it will remain cleared out.
Fugitive.
Gotta splatter your brain.
Because there is this is one of the locations that Tom will probably send us to set up one of the Mila things. So I figure we may as well clear it out while we're here and see if we can find a computer with a terminal that maybe has some info for us. I don't like these pieces of paper because they look almost like it's something you can pick up. Like it's so close to being something that you can pick up. Felt. Nope. Can't be shot then. Can't be frag. Can't be neon. Can't be fear. Oh, there we go. Size. Missed that one.
I'm through.
Alright. Case closed on crime boss Eddie Winter. In a move that has shocked and angered the people of Massachusetts, the Boston Police Department announced last night that they have ceased all investigations into the actions of reputed organized crime boss Edward Eddie Winter. Speaking on behalf of the special task force that had been assembled specifically to build a case against Winter, Captain Jonathan Widmark of the BPD said after reviewing the evidence with our colleagues at the Bureau of Alcohol, Drugs, Tobacco, Firearms, and Lasers, it became clear that we were in fact wrong. Eddie Winters has indeed had a colorful history, but it is not a criminal history. By pursuing our case against Mr. Winter, we would simply continue to waste taxpayer dollars and, even worse, condemn an innocent man. It was an unexpected turn of events, to be sure. According to the Boston Bugle's confidential sources within the Boston Police Department, the innocent man was anything but. As uncovered by Captain Widmark's official investigation, codenamed Operation Winter's End, Eddie Winter was involved in every crime imaginable, from petty larceny to first-degree murder, and although nothing was proved, everyone on Widmark's task force suspected Winter in the August homicide death of their lead detective's fiancée, a Miss Jennifer Lands. Whatever the truth, it would appear the city of Boston has nothing more to fear from Eddie Winter. When approached for comment, the alleged crime boss could not be reached. In fact, his South Boston sub-shop has been shuttered, and his Harborside residence completely cleaned out. Eddie Winter, it would seem, has disappeared. China showdown, the atomic ultimatum. War. Has there been any extended period of time in recent memory in which soldiers have not fought, bled, and died, all for the sake of furthering the political goals of one government or another? The short answer is no. The longer, more terrifying answer is that we may have not yet begun to experience the extent of human suffering. From Anchorage and frigid Alaska to Shantou on our enemy's doorstep, American troops have been embroiled in brutal battle. They have taken and lost many lives, a nearly uncountable number, but not entirely, because the truth is the casualties have been countable. These conflicts, however horrible, have all been, in some inexplicable, perverted way, manageable. Through taxes and various wartime revenues, the United States government has been able to fund a standing army the likes of which this country has never before seen. The same is certainly true of our mortal foe, China. With each dollar spent comes a natural accounting of how that dollar was spent. Every bullet, every bunker-busting bomb, every body bag, soon after each is used in the theater of war, we know every how, when, and where. But the sad, obvious truth is that the days of manageable war have nearly come to an end in the minds of the world's great leaders. Those billions of dollars haven't merely been spent, they've been wasted, because here we are, after more than a decade of constant warfare, with no clear end and no clear winner in sight. So really, at this point, what other option do these superpowers have, if not the nuclear one? And therein, of course, lies the rub, for when China or the United States launches its nuclear missiles and drops its atomic bombs, there will be no one left to count the casualties, let alone the ordnance, no one left to declare victory. So then only one question remains. Is there any way the powers of the world can prevent a nuclear apocalypse? If there's any hope left for the world, we must believe the answer is yes, but these are hopeless times. And yeah, you were very true. Oh, these are long articles. Boston food riots continue. In what can only be described as a scene of absolute pandemonium, on Friday afternoon, soldiers of the United States Army's 184th Infantry Regiment opened fire on a group of unarmed civilians after an unknown person smashed the plate glass window of the Roxbury Food Bank, prompting several people in the line outside to storm into the establishment. As of yesterday evening, at least 4 people were confirmed dead and 8 others injured. But Jonathan Corman, spokesman for the Army, insists the troops acted within their authority. The soldiers in question issued explicit verbal warnings several times. Those people knew exactly what would happen if they broke the line and attacked the food bank. Hunger is no excuse for civil disobedience, vandalism, or, in this case, starting a riot that puts the lives of every civilian in the area at risk. It is the role of the United States Army to maintain order in this difficult time, and that is exactly what happened in this instance. I would also like to point out that the soldiers of the 184th Infantry Regiment have not had a food ration in 2 days. These men and women understood hunger probably better than anyone. It is a response the American people have grown accustomed to, as violent scenes like that one in Roxbury have played out again and again across the country, as a starving populace tries desperately to obtain food for its families, and, as has happened so many times in the past, the civilian witnesses of the so-called riot tell a different tale. 85-year-old grandmother Hannah Henry was in line at the food bank and claims the soldiers had anything but order and liberty on their minds. They were laughing, joking about who they were going to shoot first. It was all a game to them. Those soldiers may not have fired on the crowd before that window got broke, but they was looking forward to it all the same. One can only hope that the violence in Roxbury will be the last such incident our country has to suffer through, but until America finds the strength to question its domestic policies and the food to feed its people, the future remains uncertain. God, so much. White House remains empty. For more than half a year, the West Wing of America's most famous residence has remained shrouded in near complete darkness. Skeleton crew of manual laborers remains on staff to maintain the property, but nobody has lived or worked politically there for several months, and even though the White House press corps was unofficially and unceremoniously disbanded around the same time, the media has remained steadfast in answering that most important of questions: where's our president? At first, the assumption was that the entirety of the United States government had moved operations to Raven Rock, the military operations center located in the mountainous region of Pennsylvania, just a few miles northeast of the presidential retreat in Camp David, Maryland. But further investigations have revealed that neither the president nor his cabinet have been to the Raven Rock complex in over a year. So if not Raven Rock, then where? Thanks to an extensive and exhaustive investigation, the Boston Bugle has uncovered the answer, and our readers will likely consider it as strange as it is shocking. The president has been leading our country from a Poseidon Energy oil rig just off the coast of San Francisco. It's certainly an odd choice for a presidential command center, or is it? Not as much as it may seem, as our investigation discovered. Thanks to the testimony of a highly placed anonymous source, the Boston Bugle has learned that the official designation of the oil rig is actually Control Station Enclave, giving credence to the long-running rumors of a secret militarized shadow government known as the Enclave that would take control of the United States in the event of a nuclear conflagration. And so, the mystery of the missing president has finally been solved, but in doing so, as Boston Bugle also uncovered evidence that the end of the world in the form of a total atomic war is also at hand. Sadly, the president's silence seems to speak volumes. As every resident of Boston is painfully aware, it has been 159 years since the city has reveled in the joy of a World Series victory, whether from strikeout error in the outfield or a ball that rolls disastrously through an infielder's legs. Defeat has remained our constant, unwelcome companion, but not for long. What has been one of the most exciting World Series races in decades, Boston has achieved a 3-0 lead over the unbeatable Texas favorite. Batting, fielding, and pitching have all aligned, thanks largely to the direction of legendary coach Dusty Wilder, giving this year's team the best chance they've had for victory in, well, forever. Even more encouraging than Game 4 being played here in Boston is the fact that the team has yet to utilize their star pitcher, Matt the Missile Murtaugh. With him on the mound, some are actually predicting not only a series-shattering win, but a no-hitter to boot. Yes, for years, the concession stands of Boston have fed baseball fans a steady diet of beer, hot dogs, peanuts, and bitter defeat. But on Saturday, October 23rd, the only thing that could snatch away victory is an act of God or some obscene calamity of man. Tomorrow, my friends, the unthinkable will finally come to pass, and life in Boston will never be the same again. Correct. Not in the way you were imagining when you wrote that article, but you would be 100% correct. Alright. That's unfortunate for them. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we got some pre-war money there. Once again, not really a whole lot. Whoever wrote those articles, though, did a very good job. I mean, they are... Like, they could have really went lowball on them and just, like, wrote some shit down. But, I mean, they really, like, outlined them and everything exactly like a newspaper article. Oh, God. I'm gonna hack into this one, but I'm really hoping it's just the same. Warren, so it can't be hit. Could be race, no. Boys, maybe.
Nice.
Alright, if the first article is the same, yeah, okay. Whoops. And we don't have to worry about it. Well, not too much good stuff in there, but you can't really expect a good dungeon chest in a place that has one enemy. Alright, so that's the Boston Bugle building, also cleared. And then I think up here we should find, yeah, the weather vane. So like we'll end up putting one up there as well. Alright, so now we need to head into this building right here next to us. But I guess we will have to go down. Kind of wish I could just jump off the building. Now there is a thing in here that we're not going to get, mainly because it would require me to go and get my power armor. And I don't know. Maybe I should, just so that I can get them, but I don't want to because I have Strong with me. He doesn't like it when you're in power armor. Alright, where's my building? There it is. Now, this building, we can't technically fully clear it right now. Because this building is actually one that we go through at the end of the game. But we're going to go through it now because the end of the game is very far away. And, oh, fuck. I think I put... Oh, no, I put my sniper rifle away. What are you doing? But yeah, so you actually come in here at the end of the game to do some stuff.
Leave now.
But we're going to come in here now because there's some stuff that we want to get.
Stop. Turn around. Leave. Hey.
Who?
Okay, please have access to the turrets. That would be great. Nope. Mass Fusion employee store is now open. Order your very own Mass Fusion branded hats, shirts, shorts, swimsuits, umbrellas, neckties, cufflinks, socks, tumblers, shot glasses, coffee mugs, and more. Please see Eric Roanoke in HR for details. Due to the unfortunate sit-in protest in the main lobby by members of the public, new security measures are being implemented immediately. Please be sure to carry your ID card on you at all times and stay within your designated areas. Do not exit the building using any door other than those designated as standard exits. Do not provide anyone with your login passwords or use of your terminal. Any deviation from these restrictions will result in immediate termination of your position at Mass Fusion. All employees are invited to the 2077 holiday celebration. We'll be holding the festivities on the roof of our main headquarters this year, so you'll be able to dine with a loved one while overlooking our beautiful city. A full bar and live music will be on hand, as well as a special fireworks display at 10 p.m. Hope to see you there. Well, the fireworks display was much earlier than 10 p.m., I can tell you that much. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't look like Strong can sneak. He talks about me sneaking, but he himself apparently is incapable.
I can smell you out there. We're taking casualties.
Well, yeah, that'll happen when you
Come on, asshole.
set yourself on fire.
You hit like a rag roach.
Oh yeah, also I did check out the super sledge.
Must have
Oh,
been
good God.
nothing.
It
Find them, human.
it was not better than the rifle, than the gun I made.
Forever.
Damn it! Get some!
Really strong, you couldn't hit the other one as well. Take that, because that's clearly for a tripwire trap.
Did not care. Things ours now.
Or was it for an open the door trap? I don't know. Actually. I mean, there's clearly no tripwire or a laser one even, but I also don't see the thing that's normally on the doors to show that it's trapped, so. Well, at least the turrets don't seem to be hostile, so that's always nice. Oh, he hit that guy pretty hard, apparently. Quantum, boop, mine. So I think most of, yes, we need an ID card reader, or an ID card for that, not the reader. Oh, well, oh, here we go. Maybe this will be the turret. I don't think that it'll really make a difference anymore, but, you know, just in case. Nope, can't be country. Oh, devolve could be. Nope. Caliber could be. No. Western. Nope. Cistern.
Got it.
Well, I could turn them on, but I can't fucking put in my thing, so. Okay, that's a sit-in protest. Please inform your security officers that Dr. Noel Chandro is no longer welcome in Mass Fusion property. If he's seen within 100 yards of the building, please inform me immediately. So I could turn on the Protectrons, I could turn on the turrets, but since I can't control them, why would I do that? I mean, it's a shame. It would be nice to do that, but oh well. What can you do, right? It's weird, but whatever. Okay, can't get into there. Now, I'm not even sure if I will be able to use that elevator because the ID card may not spawn unless you are in the, or unless you're like on the quest. Like, I don't know, like, I don't remember which elevator. Oh god, why does everything have to be locked when I have Strong with me? Why does Strong have to be such a little bitch about fucking picking locks? Maybe he's just jealous because his fat fingers don't let him pick the locks. Okay, so I disarm. Aha. Okay, but I disarmed you, so what turned on the trap? I mean, obviously I got to it before it could actually go off, but... Okay. Got the missile launcher bitch up here. We do have gunners though, so we might get some armor for our guards. Nothing there. Really strong. Why'd you walk in there? Was there anything I mean, I feel like I saw something in there before the grenade, like before I backed up because of the grenade, but... Alright. Oh.
Who's there?
No one.
What the?
It's the IRS. We're here to audit you. Alright, let's see. Jenny, have you given any thoughts to my proposal? You haven't said anything to me in over a week, and now I'm afraid I've scared you away. I'll wait for you in the cafeteria after work if you want to. It's been weeks now, and you keep avoiding me. Why? What have I done wrong? Why are you tormenting me like this? You keep saying you have plenty of time to decide, but I feel like our time is running out. Please, Jenny, I need... Oh, your time is running out. Jenny, I'm sick and tired of all this waiting. I have plenty of others lining up to take your place, you know. The fact that you keep leading me on only makes me think you're beginning to enjoy watching me get upset. Well, guess what? If you don't let me know soon, I'm moving on to someone else. I've been a fool, Jenny, an impatient and polite fool. I've been bothering you for months about my proposal when I should have simply waited for your answer. I've made all sorts of false accusations and assumptions. For that, I'm sorry. Take as long as you want, Jenny. Maybe after the holidays you can give me your answer. For now, let's just remain friends and not let anything else come between us. Alright. Maybe he didn't have as many options as he thought. Why did I hear a gun cocked twice? Dick shot. Alright, show somebody else over there. I think I just saw them move outside the window, but I kind of need them to come in here if I plan on killing them. Yeah, I can definitely see them moving around out there. Oh, whoops.
What?
There you
Who
go.
there?
Alright. Let's see, what else do we got? I'm assuming because we're not, or because we don't have the, or because we're not on the main quest line, that these guys are as weak as they are. Because I feel like when you normally come here, these guys are way stronger, like much higher ranking gunners than what we have here. Okay, what does this lead down into, I wonder? Ah, me too. Another bathroom. Come on, get up. Don't know exactly my feet were caught on, but whatever.
Who?
Ugh!
We're taking casualties!
Yeah, you are. Dumbass. Also, I feel like my guy actually made a noise when she threw that, like it had hit him, but it clearly just hit the door frame in front of her. Do I drop down here? Probably not. Okay. Where's the other guy? There he is in pieces. Okay, so I think we're on the 5th floor.
Good fighting, human.
Oh, no, don't fall.
Impressed.
Oh. Well, ain't that a bitch. Okay, is that... That should be just a... Right where we came up then? No. Ah, I can't believe that bitch fucking... fell off. There's the commander, though, so we got the main boss down. Once again, very weak main boss, though. It has to be because we're here before the main quest sent us here. Because yeah, that was insanely easy. All right, as you may have seen when I was killing the commander, there's our strength bobblehead, which is one of the things that we were here for. It's always good to get our bobbleheads, because that is one of the achievements in this game that I don't have. Okay, well there's an achievement pop, but it's not going to pop up on my screen, so I gotta wait for it to pop on my phone. I have no idea what the hell achievement could I have just gotten though. Collect 10 Vault-Tec bobbleheads. Have I really never got 10 before? Wow. I really sucked at collecting those. Apparently, like, damn. That is a, yeah, wow. I think
Stuff
that
everywhere. What humans call messy.
yeah, it sure is. Have we been in this room? Okay, so we're back on the 4th floor. And now there's supposed to be... Aha, an overdue book here. Not the most exciting of loot, but, you know. Oh, and then there's that one gunner that we shot. Okay, then that's just back to where we were again. And I don't think we can get back up there. We have to go down and around again. But that's fine. It's right here, so... Okay, now we had an elevator there, and then we could go out to the balcony. Now, the reason why... Okay, I lost the balcony door. The reason why I say you need the jetpack is because when we go up, there's going to be a series of floors that we don't actually have access to without a jetpack, which does include some stuff that isn't important but is kind of unique. But yeah, because like obviously right now we're on the 5th floor, we don't really have a way to go up, but as you can see, if you have jetpack, you can get up to these other floors. Now we might be able to get a little higher.
Strong like dark. Rather see well in dark.
But I don't know how much of this we'll be able to get around to just with my jumping here. Because, you know, as a Fallout person, we don't really have super great jumping, but at the same time, it's not horrible. And we can kind of just mash the button to get up to some locations. Okay. Elevator. Where was it? That side. This should take us up above that little glass partition that's there.
Going down.
Okay, or this is taking us down.
Lobby.
Okay. And then we didn't get a lab ID. Go back up.
Going up. Fifth floor.
Oh, actually, you know what? Sorry about that. I don't know why I spaced on that. We need to go back down because the fucking commander with power armor fell off.
Lobby.
Where did she? There she is. I think it was a she. I don't know. And I still don't know. Just T-45, so not even good power armor. That's a shame. Okay, we didn't get a reader. There is a couple of doors that we didn't go into that were locked, but
Going up.
it shouldn't be anything important.
Fifth floor.
Maybe we need to take that elevator up to get up there, because I'm not actually seeing. Come on, made it up there once. Do it again. Damn it! Come on, just again. Here. Damn it. There we go. Okay, so that door's still out of order. Wouldn't be able to get up there. No door there. That one's blocked. Okay, so then yeah, it must be we have to use that elevator there. But now the question is, can we use that elevator there?
Going down.
Or yeah, I'm trying to remember
Lobby.
because I have done the quest that's involved here before, but it's Big Strong just dropped down. But it's entirely possible that the only way to get up, yeah, it's a quest locked elevator. So unfortunately, because there is a yeah, so unfortunately we can't even get up higher because there is a Tesla Science magazine up higher. Now, even if we went and got our jetpack, I don't know that we would be able to like find our way up there. Because like in theory, right, granted, never really used the jetpack, but in theory we could get onto one of these balconies here, right, and then try and jetpack our way up, and then right. So it's possible that we could, and in fact what I might do is leave, because how long have we been going? 40 minutes? Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fast travel to Red Rocket.
Hey,
Yes, human. Take meat. Make humans.
Yeah, whatever.
it's time for us.
Human break promise. Strong go back to tower.
No, you won't. You will stay right here. Now the reason I wanted to do that is so that I could get into my power armor and try out this jetpack.
Too many miles on the road.
Okay.
Hey, it's terrible.
Yeah, every once in a while the caravan guards end up sprinting because for some reason their merchant spawns back there, like already partway out of the city, but they spawn in the city. I say city, in Sanctuary. Alright. Actually, is this? This is, yeah, Mark 6 lead plating and everything. Alright, never mind, we're good. So yeah, we're going to try this. Like I said, never really used the jetpack before. Not really something, like I said, I don't use power armor in general, so it's not really something that I've ever bothered with. God, what a mess. Hey, the mass fusion building is cleared though. That's always nice. Why? That they tell there. Ugh. Where the fuck did you... Oh, okay. Just a little bit across the street from it. Honestly, don't even know how to use the jetpack. I'm assuming I just full day, but I don't know that. Alright. Elevator, let us go up. Because you can at least get us close. Now, I think that the jetpack only takes... Nope. Hit the wrong button, sorry. Hell day. Forgot that it wasn't jump. Okay. Oof. Oh, God. Yeah, I kind of expected that to happen at least once. I can't call the elevator back down? Really? Alright, well let's see. Where's my action points? Okay, so that is what it is. It just uses my action points to do it. So, like, I may have screwed myself when I went again immediately after testing the jetpack, because my action points probably hadn't recharged yet. Okay. Oh, right. I don't know why. For some reason I thought, oh, this will be a shortcut. But no, that's right. That's not the case. Now, one. Aid. Yeah, so the Nuka Cherry in that will give me some more action points. So Quantum will give me an extra 100. If I drink that. And I can do it mid-air. Oof. Oh, come on. That was bullshit and you know it, game. No, not there. I first came in, thank you. Now, I don't know that you can do this. Like, it didn't feel like I was hitting my head on something that was preventing me from going higher, but I'm going to give it another solid shot here, just to see. And actually, let's check out here. I don't think that I can get anywhere from out here, but just the fact that it's here, I do want to... I mean, obviously I could get on top of that. Depending on collision, I may be able to make my way up the building, but I don't know that the game would be that generous. Alright. I shall quick save. I shall load my quick save since my jetpack apparently decided not to activate at all. And I made it. Nice. Alright, so I guess we'll continue then. And hopefully I'll remember to grab my my other gun later. Or after we're done here. Kathy, I just wanted to let you know that your work on the agitator has been invaluable. The shielding has always been a problem, but the use of graphene in the alloy was stroke of genius. I just wanted to let you know that I'll be recommending you for a promotion this year. Good work. Kathy, would it be possible to get a full sheet of your composite alloy within the next week? Carl's pressuring me to get the beryllium agitator online by the end of the month, or heads are going to roll. If you run into any problems, let me know. Your miracle worker, Kathy, the graphene composite shielding was the last component holding us back from getting the agitator online, and you got it done in less than a week. I don't know how I could have done this without you. Another job well done. Keep this up and you'll be a development lead in no time. Now, I don't know that there's going to be any enemies up here because we're not supposed to be up here until after we get access to that elevator that we jetpacked up. So if that was floor 5 there, that'd be 6, 7, so I guess this would be 8. And now that Strong isn't here, we can also lockpick without any problem.
That's it.
Although, you know, not necessarily mean any. Oh, wait. There's a hole in the floor here. I mean, I could drop down since I have the jetpack. I know I can get back up here from that floor, but at the same time, I don't want to risk it. Mass Fusion Labs keys, that'll help. Oh, there's an adjustable wrench. Development Manager's Terminal, let's see. Expresses. No. Obviously, okay, well, can't be illnesses. Could be decisions, could be predators. Could be obviously.
Nice.
Okay. Everything's in place and we're almost ready to get the beryllium agitator online. I have Kathy Hathaway working on the graphene shielding and the reactor team is working on the power calculations. That reminds me, Miss Hathaway's contribution to this project has been absolutely invaluable. I'd like to recommend her for advancement. See that happens. What kind of bullshit is Chandra's trying to pull giving his recommendation to Hathaway? I've been that guy's slave for the last 3 years and then that bitch waltzes in here and steals it all away from me. I'm telling you right now, you better do something about this or I'm walking Goldberg. Well, I mean, she came in and figured out something important for them to do. I mean, something that they were trying to get done, right? Okay, where I saw the path up somewhere. There it is. Okay, so our magazine is on this floor somewhere. And that's, oh, there it is right there, in fact.
Yes.
Energy weapons inflict 5% critical damage. So there's the magazine that we wanted out of here. Now, I don't know that there will be... Oh, what is that? Oh, just a targeting card. Looked weird. It's not very often you see those, like, on the ground. Or desk, as it may be. No, can't activate the circuit breaker, but oh well. Don't know what it would do anyway. That should just be the same lab I just walked through. Okay. Okay, so now I do believe we can't get any higher without a jetpack. Thankfully we have it, but it looks like we might need to climb up the other side and not this one. And Sunshine Tidings is under attack, but I'm sure they'll be fine. At the very least, until I'm done here. They should be fine in general, considering the amount of defenses that I have built. Oh. It says it's unlocked somewhere else, but I did get a key, but apparently this isn't the labs.
Can't pick this.
It doesn't seem to be anything here, but I can't go up easier on the other side. I think, right? No?
Only opens with a key.
No? I'd like to know exactly what key it is I'm missing. Because, I mean, even on my list of loot here, the only key I have is the lab key that I already got. I mean, but it's not opening any of these doors. Requires key, requires key, requires key, requires key. Huh. I don't know how high I can, how much higher this thing is. I guess requires key, yep. Don't know why all these even require a key, considering that I don't think that there's anything of any real importance in them. Like, I think they're all just basically worthless. Worthless labs, like, oh, this door can open, no? That, we finally get into one. Unfortunately, because I don't have a helmet on this set of armor, I can't actually even turn on a light, which is very unfortunate, but whatever. Not. It's unfortunate, but not like horribly crippling or anything, obviously. Made it. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. What about this way? Alright, how does one... Where's east? East is the wall I'm on. Oh, good lord. That's fine. Did not quite expect the fall to be quite so. Okay, so if... I don't know, the thing I'm looking at for where these things are. It says 3 floors from the top. But there's supposed to be another thing that's a destroyed wall to the south, and then a destroyed wall to the east. But I'm not seeing any destroyed walls. Now, what I could do is try and jetpack onto like the edge of the windows. Which don't work, which doesn't surprise me. Oof. Come on, I just want to view up without fucking falling down here. Yeah, see, I see destroyed walls up there. I just don't know how to... Like, it says the jetpack is required to get it, which I knew already, but I've never actually bothered to get these things before because I don't really care about them. But I just don't know how to go up higher. I mean, I think that actually, I don't know. I was going to say, I think I can get more action points through my abilities, but I'm not entirely sure that's accurate. I mean, I see that destroyed wall there that I could potentially get through, but I don't know that my jetpack can actually get me there. Yeah, I don't care if the fusion core is low. Yeah, because like I'm not seeing anywhere else to like stand, right? Like I'm not seeing anywhere else to go, and my jetpack isn't going to get me up high enough to get into that room. Yeah, apparently the only way to get it is to have like a bunch of action point refilling things on you, so that you can in fact get up to the hole that's up above us. Which means we can't actually get the free fall legs, because you're supposed to get up to there with it. But obviously, you know, you can. But that's fine. We don't need them. We got the magazine, which is what we came for. So that's good enough for me. And hey, we actually used some power armor. So that'll be it for this part then. We cleared, kind of, 3 more locations. Next time, because there is still like some kind of recording in there or something, but we got the 2 important things that we needed out of there. So that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.